Hello everybody, this is Goose & Fox coming at you with a 600 cost rated match in the KEHAAR II. We're going to be on Supply Depot for this match here, and this is a mobile suit that I got from the free GBO days pools for this month. I was pretty surprised to see that I got this from the free pools. When it comes to GBO days and those free single pools, it's pretty hit or miss, especially if you already have a lot of units in-game. Really just leaves you prone to getting a lot of repeat units, which can be good if you need them for the enhancement value, but it ends up being a lot of lower rarity units that you've already gotten probably plenty of times already, so most of the times those pools can be kind of but it does leave the opportunity for a pleasant surprise when you get something that you didn't have before, and for me that is the case with the KEHAAR II here. The suit is a 600 cost raid unit. It is a variant of the Woundwort, and I kind of want to start off with that, with just the design for this unit, because I really do think this is a interesting design for a Woundwort variant, especially with a lot of the added pieces that are put onto it. The transformation, you get a very Asshimar inspired look, which is why I did go for the yellow and green color scheme here, which I pulled from the Asshimar. Yeah, it really does look good with the way the colors translate. And the other thing that interested me too was the front of the waist with that big piece that looks like it should be a nose cone. I thought that would maybe be the case in the MA mode, but no, that piece actually splits up and forms a pair of back fins, so really kind of interesting how the transformation for this unit is. I would love to see how the transformation completely plays out. That's probably something that the model kit for this unit would do, since I do believe the KEHAAR II does have a premium Bandai model kit, so that kit probably would, show a lot of the transformation and how a lot of these pieces move here, because I assume it has to be some modification of the Woundwort transformation. But yeah, I really do like the design of this unit, probably out of the Woundworts that at least we have in GBO 2. This one would probably be one of my favorite designs just looking at it. But the design aside, how does the unit perform in-game? It's actually an interesting unit to try and get used to. For your weapons on the KEHAAR II here, you do have that blade rifle on the front there. The boosted rifle is actually what they call it, but you do have the heat blade on the end of that as well as a melee weapon. And the heat blade, you do get 2 melee swings with it, and it does knock over a target no matter how you hit them. You also have the head-mounted Vulcan gun, which is really good for getting some stagger, and you can use it while boosted. You also have the spread beam cannon. Those are on the shoulders, and if you fire them uncharged, they will be a rapid fire, and if you charge them, it will fire a multi-blast stun. And you can fire these while boosting, so that's not really something I use a whole lot in this match because I found out about it after the fact, but yeah, it really does make it a lot more useful when you remember that the shoulder guns there, you can use them while boosting. You can charge them while boosting, you can fire them charged while boosting, so a lot of versatility and a really good way to try and pursue a target. And for a second melee weapon, you do have the KEHAAR II boosted claw. This is similar to the claw that the based Woundwort has, and yeah, you can fire that out, and I do believe it does count as a melee weapon, so really nice there. I actually forgot to add too, for the blade rifle, for the heat blade, you do get a heavy attack, and it is a charging multi-hit heavy attack, so that's pretty good there. Again, I don't think that's something I really make too much use of in this match, mainly because I didn't have a lot of good setup opportunities. This is a unit that I am really still getting used to, and that's like the biggest thing I could say with the KEHAAR II here. I feel like this is a unit that really takes some getting used to try to make the most out of it. I've definitely had some mixed matches in what I've gone with it so far. Some matches, like the one I have here, I've done pretty decent, at least if we're looking from the end results. Other matches, it was pretty poor on my end, so yeah, just kind of a unit that I would say has a bit of a learning curve to it. And to name some of these skills here, you do get melee combo control level 1, so again, you do get those 2 melee swings for the heat blade. You have heavy attack level 2. You do have the ability to transform as well, so you can fly in that form. You do have emergency evasion system level 2, so you do get a double dodge roll. But if you do want to have a few more dodges, you do actually have Overboost level 2, so you can use that when your thrusters are overheated, and you will have some more thruster until the timer runs out. And like the typical with Overboost, you will fall over once the timer runs out. The other good thing about it too is that with Overboost, you can still use your transformation if the Overboost is active. It's just when the timer runs out, you will be forced back into mobile suit mode, and again, like usual, you will trip over when you hit the ground. So it's pretty cool that the transformation is still compatible while Overboost is active. And you do have the CS Booster eye field. I believe this is the eye field for the booster. I don't remember if the shoulders have an eye field on them as well, because the shoulders kind of look like the eye field that's on the gun for the Squeedy, but I'm not completely sure if that is the case here. I know the eye field is on the base wound ward. I believe it is on the booster, but yeah, really interested if it is on the shoulders as well. I thought maybe that was the case, but I could be very wrong about that. Again, they do look like the eye field generator that is on the Squeedy, so maybe the design of it is just kind of tripping me up there. So if anyone knows in the comments if, you know, that's the case with the shoulders, please feel free to let me know. But let's see, right now trying to get a downswing on the support DJ there. And yeah, really do like the melee that you get here. You do get some nice side swings with the heat blade. And again, you can knock over most targets with one swing. Doesn't look like it worked on the Hajiraboshi there. Maybe it had a skill that activated. But really does seem like with everything else, yeah, gonna get the knockover on the Gundam. I'm actually gonna slice the Gundam in half there. And there we go, gonna get the downswing, not the downswing, but actually the side swing on the Hajiraboshi there. Pretty bad place to be though, because I do have those overloaded thrusters from overheat. Let's see, there is a Pixie. Let's see, trying to spam my shoulder guns there, though getting stunned quite a bit, so I'm gonna try to fall back here. Did get the finishing blow on the RF Saku though. I forgot what the resistances on this unit are. It's definitely a unit that can take a bit of a beating, I would say, depending on the situation. If you're left in the open, it does seem like you can take a lot of damage, but some cases, that does seem to be pretty good at defending itself, so that's another thing that seems kind of hit or miss for the unit here, really with its durability, at least from what I've gone with it, but as I said, just probably a unit I really need more time to kind of get used to, but it's been a fun unit to use. I really do like the KEHAAR II and what it has to offer. And it's going to be timeout mission over. Did one more transformation, going to do a little bump on the RF Saku there, but that is going to be a mission complete. So let's see how we did here with the KEHAAR II on Supply Depot. Didn't get on the board, but did beat my rival. And third place with 6 kills and 3 loss, did do 4 fin damage, so not too bad there for that round. And I forgot to mention too, we actually had a 3 support team for this round, so pretty interesting for the team setup. But yeah, that's going to be everything for the match there in the KEHAAR II. And again, really fun unit, just one that really seems to take quite a bit of learning with it, which is something I have heard about this unit, that it does take a bit of learning to really get used to it. So probably something that I just need to, you know, do with time, use this unit more, try it on some different maps, and really just kind of get a feel for it, because it does feel like, again, really nice unit with some really cool gimmicks behind it. So really looking forward to trying it some more in the future, and really just glad to get it from the GBO days pools. I do hope that everyone's pools for GBO days has been pretty good. Again, it is pretty prone to repeats if you already have a lot of units in the game, but sometimes you can get some really good stuff, so hopefully for everyone that has been the case this month. But yeah, that's going to be everything I have for this video here. Comment down below what you think about the KEHAAR II. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and with that, I will see you all in the next one. Later.